Hey guys, Martin here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to jump in and do the new stages of the Memorable Battles movie edition that they have added for Gogeta and Janemba, and get their unique skill orbs that we can equip to the new EZAs. I've already done their initial showcases. Definitely want to get these skill orbs so we can throw them on, and then obviously do some videos trying out these guys on other teams versus some of the end game events. So we're going to jump into the Gogeta event. I figure we might as well use Janemba against Gogeta and then Gogeta against Janemba. So we're going to use this Broly team. Now, to complete all of the missions, you do have to beat the stage with no items and beat the stage with one unit of each typing on the team. So obviously we're going to have Cell Max as our STR unit. So I've taken off the STR Super EZA Broly for the Int Broly just because, you know, the STR one I would say is definitely better, but we already have an STR unit, and unfortunately I didn't pull the Int Broly myself, so we're going to use the Int Broly as a friend, but obviously he doesn't count for the mission. So if you pulled the Int Broly yourself, I would use him on the team, and then obviously you could still bring the STR Legendary Super Saiyan Broly if you want. The AGL one, of course, we have the Dragon Ball Super Broly, but yeah, we're just going to go ahead and jump straight in. So I've heard that this guy can be pretty tough. Now, like the other stages for this one that they released during the Worldwide, they're all just one phase. So we're fighting against Gogeta straight away off the bat. Apparently he can super attack for quite a lot of damage. But I mean, I didn't see what our actual starting rotations were properly, but we've started off with Tech Broly, so obviously we'll be putting him in slot 1. And we actually have Int Broly on the rotation as well, so we can use his domain straight away. So I mean, we should be in a good spot here. Who else is going to be on the rotation with these guys? Yeah, I like his intro. Oh, it is the Int Broly. Okay. Alright, so let's do... I guess we do want him to stack, but how likely is it that this guy's going to super in slot 1? Maybe I should just do this. We'll go ahead and do the active skill here, get the domain up straight away. It's an unarmed attack, so he negates it and it does 0 damage. Okay. But we still get the domain, so that's the important thing. Watch him super in slot 3 now as well, because I put the TUR Broly in slot 3 instead of slot 1. Alright, well, he negated our active skill. Didn't negate that, even though it starts off with punches, but apparently it's not an unarmed super attack, so that's good. We take those. And then Broly actually getting the additional, nice. 2 crits. Pretty decent damage. Power is sealed. Okay, he's going to super Tech Broly. So let's see. Will he still take double-digit damage here? I mean, Tech Broly is, of course, designed to be, if you keep him in base, that God slot 1 tank. So he takes 350. Are you what? 352k on a unit that takes like double-digit damage from, you know, some of these other big bosses. That's a bit, well, that's a bit crazy. 350k on Tech Broly. That is not what I was expecting, to say the least. Alright, well, so Int Broly getting some supers off. We're fighting a movie hero's enemy, so we do get the extra super. Could get the hidden potential as well, which we don't. Oh, so he still takes a couple of thousand from the normals. I'm guessing Gogeta raises attack on super. But yeah, damn. 350k on base Tech Broly. That seems like a lot. Alright, well, we got Janemba and we got Cell Max. So I think we probably want to do this, because if he's going to be super attacking for that much, we probably don't want Tech Broly to be eating a super here. Well, he's not going to get the 18 key super anyway, so I guess we'll just do this. Do this. Oh god, no one can get like good supers on this turn. This is really bad. Okay, well, at least we got our uncontrollable power bar. I mean, we've done a lot of damage to him, but poor boy, he hits quite hard. So Let's see what Janemba and Selmax can get up to here. Only 4.6 here. We only get the 12 key super, so... I mean, he is going to get... Yeah, see, on his first turn, he has that chance to get the extra super, which we do get. And then he's going to get the extra attack for being in slot 2, whether it's a normal or a super, which it is a super, which is good. So his passive is fully maxed out, and he's super 3 times, so he's raised his defense multiple times. He's got guard. Takes the normals for double digits, okay. The problem is Cell Max, like, if the first attack against him is a super, he could take a lot of damage. If he takes a couple of normals first and gets those extra procs for his defense, then it could be okay. Especially because he's got a couple of supers off now already. And he does have guard, but he doesn't really have, like, big damage reduction or anything, so... Okay, so he didn't super on the second turn. Okay, so... Is he going to super me in slot 1? We don't have any, like, instantaneous active skills that will do damage that we can use, do we? Because we're going to have to see what the rotation's looking like here. Yeah, see, I've got to transform... I've got to transform you. What are the chances that Int Broly gets killed in slot 1? He's still got his guard, and because the domain is still up. But his pre-super defense isn't particularly great. This guy, obviously, when transforming, he has 76% damage reduction, but we saw how much damage that he took when he had 90% as the base Broly. So I'm a little bit worried about a slot 1 super here. 315. You have, yeah, you have extra defense and damage reduction. Sorry, and type advantage as well as the guard, which I guess doesn't necessarily make a huge difference, but I guess we just do this and hope for the best. So grab these, and we can't get any AGL orbs, we'll just grab those. Alright, so no slot 1 super, okay, so we're good. Whew. So fortunately we managed to get through because he only supered once, which was in the first turn. But yeah, 350k to tech Broly. I mean, mine's only 55%, but even so, like, he tanks these big boss super attacks usually for double-digit damage on turn 1. Like, I mean, there's not a lot of... The current meta doesn't have a lot of these stages where the bosses hit insanely hard straight away on turn 1. But, like, yeah, he's normally tanking way better than that. That's the most damage I think I've actually ever seen him take, like, in base on his first turn. Like, if you forget to transform him and he's on the next turn and, you know, you haven't transformed, so he loses all that extra stuff that he has, then I could see him taking some damage. But I've never seen him take that kind of damage on the first turn. So this Gogeta absolutely hits like a truck. But I guess we could now, if we wanted to, throw on the skill orbs for doing the Janemba stage. Because obviously by beating the Gogeta stage, we now have the skill orbs for Gogeta. And those are really good orbs to him as well. Because I think his best build is full additional and then the rest dodge. So the fact that they actually did give him good orbs this time. Because it's annoying when they give these characters these unique skill orbs, but then they have things that they don't really need. So yeah, that's actually really, really good. Let's go ahead and go to the hidden potential here for Gogeta. So Super Tech LRs. There we go. So yeah, I mean, I'd given mine, what? He's got like 10 additional from the hidden potential. So this is obviously going to drop down to just being defense, which... I mean, it's a level 8 defense, so I'm going to take it over 2 additional. And then this was level 4 additional. Fortunately, I can filter by defense, as there's not many these orbs that give that. So, yeah, level 6 dodge. Level 6 dodge, and then defense is really good. So we can go ahead and give him that. And then for this one, it is level 6 additional, and the defense as well. So overall, his additional has gone down by a little bit and his dodge has gone up. So I think what I would do here then is... Have I got any dodge nodes that could be additional? No, these are all dodge. Oh wow, so he's only got 2... Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. When you get 6 dodge from a skill orb... I mean, he does get a lot of additionals from his passive anyway, so it's not like he needs tons of extra additional. But yeah, 21 additional, 12 dodge with the full dodge and then additional build. I think that is pretty good. So yeah, let's go ahead and make a team and jump into the Janemba stage. Okay, so we're going to jump into the Janemba stage now with the trio team rocking the Tech Gogeta on the team with his new skill orbs. We've had to change up the team a little bit, so obviously we have the one unit of each typing. We've got Blue Evolution Vegeta for the Int unit. I'm going to try the Kai Spirit Bomb Goku as the AGL, because AGL units under these guys' leader skill. Not exactly like super top tier choices, unless there is just one I missed. Let me know down below who you used if you used this team build. STR Bulma for obviously all the support and everything, and then bringing the extra unit. I figured we'd bring this Gogeta because of course the links and everything can work out quite nicely for the new Gogeta. So of course they're in slot 7, amazing. So they might not even actually get to do anything considering how we did the Broly one, but I guess we'll see how it goes. So I'm expecting Janemba to be a little bit spicy as well, but we'll see how we get on. I was going to say, as long as we have a physical trio on the first turn, I think we'll be okay. Now, we do have... I feel like I should do this so we get the links, even though it means Goku's actually getting hit, which is not necessarily ideal, but I don't know, I think we just go for it here. I mean, he's got an extra 144, well, 148% defense. No, 154%, yeah, from the 2 trios. Then he gets the buff from them doing the super attack in slot 1. Then he's also going to super attack first as well. Of course, this Janemba, because it's the Rage Mode Janemba, he doesn't have a Ki Blast super attack, so... Also, it seems like we are increasing his attack when we hit him, which is a little bit scary. Yeah, his attack's definitely increasing, alright. Not what we want to see. Of course, he supered straight away. No chance to get any build up. 721. And so we only lived because he survives KO super attacks. Well, okay. Okay, so jumping back in. Apparently it just really, really wants me to have the double physical trio like turn 1. So that's the thing that's happening again, apparently. So we'll go ahead and do this. We'll get get some orbs for Blue Evolution Vegeta. Get those for you. So hopefully this should be a solid turn, because we've got 3 very strong defensive units on the rotation. Vegeta obviously have type disadvantage, but on turn 1 does have guard. So, of course, he builds up damage reduction within the turn from being hit. So, if he takes a super as the very first attack of the turn, then I don't know how well he would fare. But, hey, I guess we're going to find out, right? So... There's the only downside to these events, and we've had some like this before, like the Goku from the end of the Super Saiyan Goku one is the same, where characters that, enemy bosses that get attack up from getting hit, you probably don't want to be using teams of characters that have loads of additionals, right? Like, for example, you could use the Broly team against Janemba, and then you've got characters like the Tech Easy 8 LR Broly. Instead of hitting the enemy like 5 times, he's hitting them once for like 50 million attack stat, right? So you're giving them less buffs overall, which is probably what we want. But yeah, we'll see how well Vegeta does here. The additional, of course, guaranteed crit. And we get an extra additional as well, nice. So, I mean, we've done a pretty decent amount of damage. That seems to be the big thing with these 2 phases, right? Is that they are hitting really, really hard, but they don't have, like, insane amounts of health. So... And then, of course, my physical Super Saiyan trio, they are only 55%. So, be interesting to see if they were to get supered at the end here, how much they would take. Yeah, because if we don't get an additional super, oof, right. So how much is this going to do? Bro, it still does 1,000,000 damage. What? God damn. Okay, well, we've arrived at the, in case of emergency, break glass, use Beast Gohan. I'm shocked at how hard this guy actually hits. It's kind of crazy. I mean, the physical trio, mine are only 55%, which is one thing. But, like, I can't remember seeing them take that kind of damage, like, this early. Like, Obviously, the whole point of this event is that you can get hit very hard straight away from turn 1, but man, that was some insane damage that he did to the physical trio in slot 3 there. So hopefully this setup is going to work out a little bit better for us. My Beast Gohan is only 55%, but he has type advantage. Obviously, he is a juggernaut defensively and can get these extra attacks off as long as he gets hit. I think mine does have a little bit of additional, just from obviously like a silver skill orb, because he doesn't have any dupes. But yeah, the friend is Rainbow, so the friend of course is going to have the potential to do a little bit more. And then yeah, that target ability I feel like is definitely going to come in helpful. If this super attack from Janemba has the possibility to just absolutely destroy so many of the units on our team, then the Beast Gohan target ability I think is going to come in clutch. And of course you can use it straight away, like the turn after he's first appeared, as long as he got hit. And of course he did get hit on this turn, so he'll be able to use it straight away on the next turn, and then we'll see how we get on. But Vegeta getting a couple of supers off here. God, he's going to super Gogeta at the end if he supers on this first turn this time. But Gogeta does have that higher chance to dodge in slot 3, so we shall see what happens. Hopefully he just dodges regardless of whether it's a super or not. But if we can get to turn 4, then obviously this guy comes back, has guaranteed dodge, which is very helpful. But okay, he didn't super on the first turn. Interesting. Alright, so we got the Beast and then Ultimate Gohan turn. I mean, Ultimate Gohan is another unit that, like, Beast helps him out quite a lot to be sort of relevant again, but like, oh, okay, well that is an insane... Well, you know what, we just do this, right? Like, why would I take any risk whatsoever? Like, I don't know how much damage Beast would take, but like, why would I risk it when I could just do this and have him take 0? It does mean he does less damage and stuff, right? Because he's not getting hit first, but like, yeah, UI Goku has guaranteed dodge on the first turn, so why wouldn't I put him in slot 1? All of the attacks are in slot 1. So now he just takes double-digit damage. He just takes 0 damage from everything. And then we're good. The big thing is, of course, every time we're hitting him, his attack is going up. So we do need to get some big damage in there sooner rather than later. But yeah, dodge that. There we go. So the Rainbow Beast friend's still at 12 mil thanks to all the links and stuff. That's not too bad. Although Janemba eating this damage. Gohan not getting the additional super because of course it's physical least Gohan. Of course he doesn't get the additional supers. Why is anyone surprised? Okay, so Piccolo.
This is not gonna end like it did before.
I mean, the giant form could be useful, I guess. It's one of those. I guess we like use the giant form, come back out of it. Because I mean, we could do shenanigans with the orbs, but we're not close enough to the Dokkan attack for that to be worth it, I feel like. But yeah, I guess we just do this and hope that he super attacks during it, because then it gets cancelled out completely. And then once we go back, we can then target a skill with Beast. 843k normals. The problem with this, of course, is that we are, as I say, doing multiple attacks to Janemba. Especially for this giant form Piccolo, they're not going to be doing a lot of damage. So we're just hitting him a bunch of times, getting him like buffed, whilst not really doing much in the way of actually killing him. So, and of course the other Beast Gohan, because he didn't get hit because we put UI Goku in slot 1, the other Beast Gohan isn't going to have his target ability ready to use on the next turn because he hasn't been hit yet. So maybe not the best way of going about this, but you know, we'll see what we can do. As long as Janemba supers during the giant form mode, then we're okay, because we can cancel out that super for the turn after. But we haven't really done a huge amount of damage to him overall. I feel like with him being physical, this is one of those perfect opportunities to use like a Family Kamehameha Gohan and just get the Family Kamehameha stacked up as much as possible. If you have the turns for it, of course, because I mean, you've got to keep everyone alive until then. But yeah, there's the super. 3.2 million. So yeah, Janemba hits quite hard. 3.2 million against the giant form Piccolo. And that shows you like kind of the base sort of numbers that we're dealing with in terms of how much damage he does before you start factoring in characters like damage reduction and guard and however high their raw defense and stuff like that is. But for a giant form character, they obviously they don't actually take any of the damage, but they're a unit that has like the bare minimum defense and like no real defensive abilities, so they get hit incredibly hard. And yeah, he's doing almost 3.5 mil. And then of course, I don't know if he raises his attack, but his normals after the super are doing over 1 million damage. Oh, of course, every time we hit him, he was getting buffed as well. He's actually not getting buffed now, which means he's fully maxed out in terms of his attack power, which is kind of wild. So let's do this. Use the target skill for Beast. Do this. Everyone's going to get extra key when Beast gets hit, so we'll do that. What's his defense? It's only 800k. But we know he's not going to super, so I suppose there is that. Gonna do that. And then, yeah, targeted by the enemy. So Beast gets hit, gives everyone extra key. Sadly, we couldn't get to 24 key for the Vegeta to get the extra big damage, but yeah, to think this guy's like attack is fully maxed out now. It's crazy. Alright, 12.6. I always forget how much I love the Beast and Piccolo unit super. Double special beam cannon. There's the action break as well. And we get the additional for 9.4. I mean, the thing is, LR Piccolo can hit relatively hard if he's got a little bit of build-up, but obviously he hasn't been hit at all. So, yeah, 5.7. Not exactly anything too crazy, but, you know, it's fine. We got a crit at least, so hey. Alright, so Gogeta going to transform. So we get the guaranteed dodge turn with Gogeta, so that's useful. Okay, so I guess we just do this. With the active skill. Do a bit of extra damage. Do that. Alright. So Gogeta going to guarantee dodge everything. Not a lot of key for him though, sadly, in slot 1, but probably should have put Beast in slot 1 so he could have at least got a hit, even though it was only 1 attack, but wasn't sure what would be the case with a slot 1 super here. Whereas of course we know Gogeta is going to guaranteed dodge everything, so he's not going to take any damage. I thought Janemba was fully maxed out, but his attack is going up again. It's kind of wild. Oh my god, he didn't super. Okay. Okay, he's going to super Beast. 428k. Damn. Man, it is crazy seeing these kind of units. Like, imagine, there are very few events in the game where you're going to see Beast Gohan take that kind of damage. Like, on turn 4 as well. It's not like his passive is, like, fully worn out or anything. We're on turn 4 and he's taking that kind of damage. That is definitely a little bit crazy. Goku getting these attacks in here. Oh, we are getting close to taking him out, but he is full power here. Okay, good. UI with the dodges. God, what do we do? Have we got all our attack active skills? No, we've got yours. I guess we should just do that, right? Just do this and let Beast go first. Use the active skill. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but we get the action break. And then attack with you. Oh, nice. That lets us do that as well. And then hopefully Beast Gohan kills him. And then we do that, and then we do that. Because my Beast's only 55%, so like if my Beast gets super attacked, we might actually die. Because I don't know how much damage we would take. Cool. Okay, he didn't super. Whew. So physical Ultimate Gohan going to take him out. But yeah, Janemba, crazy. I think the Broly team probably is the best way to go, right? We use the Broly team against the Gogeta stage. But like, man, you want to be doing that burst damage so you're not hitting him too many times too early on. But there you go. We did the missions. We beat him with a unit of each typing with no items. And obviously beat the stage once. So that is all of the missions completed. And now we can get our skill orbs for Janemba. And we'll throw those on straight away. And then, yeah, I'm very much looking forward to using both of these guys in a bunch of different content. But there you go. The Beast Gohan team, one unit of each typing. All 3 missions completed. So we can go ahead and grab those. And then, yeah, see, his skill orbs are not as good, I don't think. Because he's a full dodge character to me, right? So hidden potential... extreme physical LR. There's Janemba. So I mean, like, what have I got in him at the moment? So he's only got a level 5 defense, so obviously we give him the level 8 one straight away, of course. Now this one is what, level 5 additional. They don't give you the they don't put them like at the top, do they? Which is super annoying. Oh no, there you go. So that is level 5 additional and level 5 crit. So I mean, currently mine has level 5 additional, level 5 type defense, which, I mean, he builds up crit chance in his passive already anyway. But yeah, it's just like, is that one better? I mean, I guess it's, that helps him crit on his earlier attacks, I suppose. But like, yeah, I'll throw it on there. The type defense thing's probably not going to make that huge of a difference. But yeah, I think for Silver, like, mine has a level 5 dodge. I feel like that is what I want him to have, right? Rather than just having an extra 4 additional. So that puts him up to 20 additional, and he'd be on 9 crit, which is kind of pointless. So yeah, I think we leave him as that. So we give him the gold one and the bronze one, but we leave the silver one as a level 5 dodge. I don't think I have any... Do I have any level 6 dodge skill orbs? I don't think so. No. So there you go. I think we'll leave it at that. So those are the 2 new stages done. Let me know how you guys got on. What team builds did you use? Let me know down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.